grilled cheese with jalapenos, the best. This is the face of a girl who was overfed for years. Whose fault was that? Barbie's.
Oh, man.
It's Mom's fault that I have an eating disorder because she used to feed me so much food. And I just ballooned up like a damn cow. Used to weigh 170. I'm healthier now. I finally realized I was on a bad path. Lost 170 to 140. I lost 30 pounds by starving myself. And in the end, it worked out good. Honestly, if I wouldn't have went on a diet and changed what I was eating and how much I was eating, I'd probably be 220 by now. Like, honestly, if we're being honest.
It says official list of angriest girls, and Brittany's on the list.
I'm not angry. You're angry. So we went to work, and we just got to Taco Bell, and Mom's ordering my tacos, and then she decided she wants some tacos. So she says, give me one taco and give me one Mexi Melt. And then she looked at the Mexi Melt price. She said, is that shit really $2.39? And the girl that worked there said, yes, ma'am. And Barbie said, hold up. Take that shit off and just give me a regular soft beef taco. That is ridiculous. And it's so awkward.
$2.39 for nothing?
It's so funny.
No way.
Guys, I just saved a little girl's life. Let me tell you the story, and I'll let you decide. Okay, she's either 6 or 7, 5, 6, or 7. She's super young. She was riding bikes around the neighborhood by herself, which is very dangerous because a lot of people speed and stuff, and there's a lot of people in this neighborhood. So I was riding by, and she saw me, and she waved because she was at one of her friend's house looking for them, but they weren't home yet. Okay, so she saw me ride by, she waved at me, and I waved back. And she started running to her bike. She was pretty far away from it. And then there was a corner right here. So I turned the corner, and I was going down here. And she got on her bike and turned the wheel too hard, and she fell, like, on her arm and stuff. And she started screaming at the top of her lungs. She's super young, so if a young person sees blood, they're going to freak out. And so I ran up to her, and I was like, oh, my God, are you okay? And she said, no. And she was screaming at the top of her lungs. And I was like, shh, it's okay. I'll take you home. Because I knew her. I knew where she lived and her parents and stuff. She showed me her elbow, and it was bleeding pretty bad. It was a pretty bad cut. She fell really hard on it. And I was like, you're going to be okay. It's okay. I'll take you home. So she started running to her house, and she didn't even worry about her bike. So I picked her bike up, sat it on the side of the road for her. And I told her to ride it home because I was going to ride with her. And she didn't want to, so she ran home, and I rode beside her the whole way, and she was freaking out. And so we get halfway there, and I was like, do you want to call your mom? She said, yeah. So I let her call her mom, and then her mom was like, okay, I'll be there in a sec. But what her mom didn't know is we were basically already there. We were like probably 50 feet away. So her mom started pulling out of the driveway in her car, and then we were walking up the driveway, and she gets out, and she's like, oh, my God, are you okay? Oh, my God. And she said, yeah, I got cut, and she showed her arm, and I was like, yeah, I saw her fall off her bike, and I helped her, and I took her home and stuff. Her bike's still down the road if you want me to go back with her after you patch her up, and we can get her bike and bring it back. And she said, okay. She didn't even say thank you. She ignored me the whole time. If I wasn't there, if I wasn't there at that time, her kid would have stayed there crying, laying on the ground in a puddle of blood from her arm. And all she had to say to me was, okay. And she knows me, like, what the hell? Not even a thank you? You let your daughter ride her bike in a busy-ass subdivision by herself at 6 years old? I didn't really save her life, but honestly, if someone else would have came along, she could have got kidnapped. She was pretty far away from her house. She was like a whole mile away from her house. I'm sticking with I saved her life. Lou got a vet. Turn up. My diet consists of 5 grilled cheese a day, and they good as shit. With extra jalapenos in the middle.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Barbie just shit her pants. I got that on video. She roasted your ass.
I'm in Lou's cart right there.
She roasted you.
Hamburger meat and ragu. Fuck, that ain't spaghetti.
You have a truly unique kind of.
God's so mad. We had spaghetti, and he always says there's not enough noodles, but there is. He just likes a lot of noodles and like a little bit of sauce, like the Italians.
Them
So
motherfuckers eat noodles. They ain't about the goddamn the ragu.
so Todd said there ain't enough goddamn noodles to Barbie, and Barbie said, "Well, there's enough noodles for me."
Well, y'all
And
like
Todd kept screaming, "There's a lack of noodles!" And Barbie comes back with, "Well, I get lack of dick!" She roasted him.
There's gonna be a lot more lack of dick.
I'm gonna throw up! The spaghetti's coming up! Brandon brought me slime home. Brandon, this better not be the kind of slime that burns your face and hands like acid, like...
Yeah, it is.
She got injured today.
Okay, luckily it's in plastic wrap, but...